Hello there, everybody. This is going to be my first run through playing Blue-Red Prowess. Is it Prowess? Like I said, haven't played the deck yet, but from the Jund side of things, I've played against this deck probably between 8 and 10 times now. So I know how the deck works, don't necessarily know how the matchups work, but I'm going to start getting some practice in and figured I'd document it here on YouTube. So let's just take a quick look at the current metagame. We've got Uropiles coming in at first, then we've got us, Blitz, coming in at second, followed by Gruul, Lurrus, Blue-White, Burn, Tron, E-Tron. And then the usual hero, Jund, coming in at 10th, followed by the usual mainstays in 9 through 12. Alright, so given that I don't really have a whole lot of authority on this deck, I'm not going to say anything about it. This particular list was straight copied and pasted from MTG Goldfish. I'll go ahead and pull up the deck list real fast so the maker can get their credit. Alright, and here is what was copied. Where's the name? I don't know where the name usually is. In a preliminary. Well, I hope that it's seen somewhere. Pretty sure it's supposed to be. Oh, this was a 3-2. Okay. Let's just play. Yeah, I have to imagine this hand's fine. We've got the turn 1 creature, we've got a backup threat, and some spells that interact. And we're on the play. Foothills. So that could mean a lot of things. I guess most easily it would mean something like red-green mid-range. I could opt here, just to get the extra damage in. I think next turn I'm likely to Wild Slash into a Stormwing entity. Given that I don't have anything to kill, I think it's probably safe to just lead with the opt. If this hits something like a Swift Spear, I may want to cast it. And if this is red-green, I guess a Bolt wouldn't be out of the ordinary here. They may be thinking about a possible mutagenic growth, as blue-red usually does play it to power out things like Stormwing. So I think I'm just gonna dig for more spells. Don't really think I need more threats. I've got those. Alright, more lands, not great. Can you turn that off, please?
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Alright, so I'll have Wild Slash up, but I'd like to wait until next turn to do it so I can get a Stormwing in.
It's a mattress for the crew.
Sacred Foundry tapped. Alright, so not Ponza. Looks like it could be Prison. Something out of the ordinary. Oh, it's Dredge. Alright. The new version of Dredge. Alright, and they bricked, so there was a bunch of reunions. Alright, so I'm just gonna slave the Wild Slash for my turn coming up, so that way I can play the Entity as well. Bolt a pretty good one. Alright, you're gonna want to do this pre-combat so we get some prowess triggers. Keep some spells, or well, none of those are spells. So we've got a pretty beefy attack next turn. Looks like 9, assuming nothing is getting blocked. They do have a smiting helix that they could use to kill the entity. They might have to just do that and hope I don't have a free spell, which I don't. Interesting they're even playing the land. They could have natural discarded there. Not great. Really not great. Hopefully I get to the point where this Reveler can recharge me. Reunion number 4, huh? Alright. Alright, well now they're going. So this will get back Silver Smoke Ghoul. Yeah, I'm looking pretty dead here. Couldn't really take advantage of the opponent's slow draw, and we just kind of flooded ourselves. Alright, then here comes an Ox. Yeah, we're very dead. We know what they're doing though. Yeah, we just flooded. Alright, so Relic gonna be great. Spell Pierce could also be pretty good. I think Aether Gust is probably too slow. I mean, it hits Ox and it hits Cathartic Reunion, but that's kind of it. Alright, what should we take out? Not a clue. Alright, Wild Slash seems subpar. I can start with that. Let's cut an Opt. Maybe one Lava Dart. Lava Dart is probably pretty okay for killing things like Narcomoeba though. Then maybe like a Mutagenic Growth. I could see wanting Kozilek's Return, and I could see wanting the Aether Gusts. But I want to keep the curve pretty low. This hand's great. I can go turn 1 Swift Spear into turn 1 Stormwing. I've got a lot of threats. I'll just bottom the not hasty one. It's possible I just want to Sprite next turn. It may hit for harder in the long run. Alright, well now I will probably just Sprite because I'm gonna need larger threats. The longer this is in play, the harder it hits. And then next turn we can Manamorphose, trigger the Sprite, and then play Stormwing. If we hit a land, we'll do Soul Scar as well. Alright, so this is going to get back a Silver Smoke Golem. Or Ghoul. Alright, that was a brick. And that was not a brick. It's gonna be a close one. I think I just want more cantrips like Manamorphoses. That one's fine. Pretty sure I should be getting down my Stormwing. Let's just Manamorphose into a blue and red and see what we hit. Steam Vents. Alright, well we can Stormwing off of this mana. I mean, these are things that will enable us to hit for a lot in the air. Light up the stage less so. I think I'm just gonna go for the kill with what I have in play. Like, light up the stage is a good second main phase tool, but not so much now. So I'm gonna draw Opt, and then try to have a big attack next turn. Non-zero chance we can kill him next turn. There's an Ox. Alright, so they don't actually have any flyers. They've got one Narc Amoeba down. I'm gonna hope they don't hit another one. Don't think I'm using a Mutagenic Growth to defend here. That's worst case scenario. Yeah, it looks like we just unfortunately didn't really get the chance to compete. I mean, if we opt into a Lava Dart, there's a chance we can get something going, but they're at 21. That's kind of a tall order. We know Opt is on top. We are just dead if they get to untap. A little late on that. So I am just dead. I could block two things. Doesn't even matter which two, and then I take lethal. Yep. So again, that first game really just unfortunate, and then this one we kind of just got nutted on. The nut draw. It's hard to beat out of dredge. So this should be an okay matchup as far as I'm aware. We do need to find a threat though. Alright, there's the threat. I think I'm just gonna hold the opt until after the Sprite. There's not really anything that I'm looking for specifically other than more threats. If they Blood Moon me, then I'm gonna fire off the opt. Alright, now the Sprite no longer is a threat, so I'll need to find something else. Swift Spear counts. Light up the stage, not bad. Alright, so we get to Swift Spear. Alright. Then we'll hit for 1. If they do something like try to bolt the Swift Spear, we'll get to save it. We can also at some point Manamorphose into the Sprite Dragon. That's something I probably should have thought about, but I think this is fine too. Just looking for red spells here. Sprite Dragon land, not exactly red spells. Alright, and then if they do something like Stomp Swift Spear, I'll gut shot them. That's fine. They had nothing impressive to do on 4 mana. Jeez. Alright, so I think I'm going to be Manamorphosing out this Sprite Dragon over here. Obviously going to make a blue and a red. And this Mutagenic Growth is nice. That means if they try to bolt the Swift Spear, we can just get the blowout. Not necessarily even a blowout, it'll just be good. Sure. Alright, so red-green, land destruction. Aether Gust pretty clearly going to be good. Not so certain about the Spell Pierce. I think it might just be Aether Gust. You can cut probably like the Wild Slashes. And then maybe I'll cut like one of the cheaper blue spells, just like I can't cast them under a moon. Maybe I should cut a Stormwing before I cut anything like that. They're not one of the decks that have a lot of removal. So maybe trimming down on a threat is okay. If we find second land anytime soon, this hand's going to be great. I guess the ideal draw would be like a Spire Bluff Canal. Alright, so obviously land would be great. Everything else is kind of lackluster, including that. get the damage in first. So no bolt, no stomp. They're gonna have something pretty good on 3 here. Hopefully they're not just like pillaging my land. Anger, yeah, that's really good. I mean, I don't think there was a way to play around that really. I mean, I think my opener was something I'm supposed to keep. 2 Aether Gusts, 2 threats, and some cheap spells. I guess I'll just Lava Dart them now, so I'm not just discarding something to hand size. So they've got Luca on top. Alright, finally hit the land. So I'm assuming if they get this Luca into play, they're going to put an Emrakul down. I think what I'm going to do is just shock this, say go. I'll let the Luca resolve. If they minus on the Courser in response, like an Aether Gust Courser. And then maybe I can use the bolt to kill the Luca. They should attack first. They're just using that ability? Okay. So they can only cast creatures when they've activated it, right? As long as they control Luca, they may cast creatures. Oh, I should have in response to that Aether Gusted the Luca. That would have been strong. Yeah, that was a mistake. I mean, I'm not gonna sit and do nothing now. So if I'm gonna protect from the combo, I have to. I'll be resigned to playing Soul Scar and then bolting Courser and Lava Darting Courser. Don't think I can win that game. It's pretty unfortunate set of draws, and then I made that one error, obviously. I mean, if they Luca plus again, I'll actually make the play that I should have. There we go. Jeez, bolt on top's gonna be rough. Alright, well I can Soul Scar Mage, and then I can bolt the Courser to make it a 0/1. Gonna have to do it before this bolt happens, though. Guess I should upkeep it. Don't think I'm gonna sack a land to kill their 0 power creature right now. Okay, so let's Sprite Dragon start getting in. Next turn we can Metamorphose into hopefully getting some number of creatures down. Alright, Fry, yep. So that's blue or white stuff. Alright, so I guess Slipspear would have actually hit there, but we didn't really know they were drawing Fry. Luckily they're drawing Relatively Dead. We know they just hit a bird. Utopia Sprawl, not exactly a good hit either. You've got only a little bit of life to play with. Alright. That gives us a few more hits. I think I'm gonna Metamorphose into double red and then just use 2 Lava Darts to kill their creatures. I could make blue-red in case I draw Stormwing, but I think I want to kill both of their things. I'll be able to cast Stormwing next turn if I draw it. Light up the stage. That's probably going to be good for next turn. Don't want this thing blocking. We know they're drawing Utopia Sprawl. So in comes the Utopia Sprawl. Yep, they've got a lot of draws that are pretty bad for us. Alright, and I think I want to main phase this Light Up the Stage for the Prowess trigger and for maybe hitting stuff. So, not going to play lands yet, because I may want to play them off of the Light Up the Stage. So let's float a red. Could just cast this Lava Dart, but I want the mana to cast this stuff. So let's Lava Dart, target you, sacrificing this mountain. Alright, now we can light up the stage with Spectacle. Sprite Dragon into Reveler. I think we should play the Sprite Dragon. They just conceded. Alright. Alright, sure. I mean, that's the power of the deck. I made a pretty big mistake On like turn 4 or 5 when they cast their Luca and plussed it. In response, I didn't put it on top of their library. But it ended up not mattering. I also didn't even hit a land until turn 4, so it's pretty powerful stuff. Yep, this is another hand that needs a land. They're mulliganing a lot. Well, it is my understanding that Tron is a pretty good matchup. If I'm mulliganing to 5, it's probably that or Dredge. Alright, well if Bolt is their play, we have the Mutagenic Growth to defend. I think we will defend. The shock, I'm assuming, means they've got the Bolt. They should second main it. Will they mold the 5 when we're already trading 1-for-1s? Yeah, I think they should have waited on this. They really can't afford to be throwing away removal spells. I mean, this uses a card from us and 2 life, but I think that the damage is probably better for us than cards are for them. Alright, so still need a land. But we may be able to beat them even without it. Ooh, it's Jund. Okay. Wow, Reveler is a pretty aggressive take. They just scoop. Alright. This doesn't matter what they take if they plan on scooping. Alright, so Jund. Blood Moon probably pretty strong. Relic's probably going to be pretty okay because their best threat versus me is Tarmogoyf. I could see an argument for Spell Pierce. And I guess Aether Gust also has an argument, but I'm not going to board in that many cards. Definitely want the Blood Moon. I'm pretty sure I want the Relics. Then we'll see how many spots there are for the Spell Pierces. Lavatar doesn't actually kill a whole lot out of them. And I don't think I want to be having lots of Mutagenic Growths versus the removal spell deck. Don't think I can cut any threats versus the all removal deck. This has me needing to cut 2. So let's cut like Manamorphose. Probably another Mutagenic Growth. Getting multi for 1 seems not great. This matchup is probably pretty even, if not favoring Jund.
She's sleeping like on her back.
This hand has no threats, but I'm not really wanting to go down another card versus Jund.
I'm going to the mailbox.
So best draw would be like a Swift Spear or Soulscar Mage. Cool. Not even super likely this is gonna live. So now we want to dodge Liliana of the Veil. If they have it, we can bolt it. They will have gotten the 2-for-1, but I don't really want the Liliana to be able to stick around for a super long time. Slow Spear would be good because we can just hasty kill this. Alright, well, a threat is more than I deserve. I mean, I was pretty threat light and we've drawn 3, so that's lucky. Is it Bloodbraid time? Colossus, yeah, sure. Not bad. Alright, let's just lead with the Morphos. I think I'll make the blue-red here. If we don't just draw Stormwing, I can use the blue to cast the Relic. Relic's also kind of cool because if they target something in my yard with the Colossus, I can Relic targeting myself to remove it. Alright, now I'll even bolt them. I don't want future Lilianas to be good, and I don't want future Inquisitions and Thoughtseizes to be good. If they like Thoughtseize me, I can in response just empty my hand. I could even just bolt here. They might have Fatal Push. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Okay. So yeah, they kind of have to target something out of their own yard with the Colossus, or else my Relic is going to compete with it. Let's see if they figure that out. Yep, they do. Alright, and as we played around, we're just going to empty the hand in response to the Inquisition. I guess this is like Wizard or something. Human. Alright, there's their last card. I mean, the Ravine's gonna hit pretty hard. Gut shot, not exactly a good one here. I think I'm just gonna pop this thing. It's not gonna get a lot better. Here comes a Ravine. Alright, and I kinda have to Hail Mary to draw like a bolt or something. We've already used 3 though. Alright, and we're dead. On the play, I think Aethergust may be better. Maybe on the play we want Spell Pierce to defend versus stuff like Liliana, which Liliana is a pretty big deal. Gutshot doesn't actually kill anything, and it doesn't save stuff from a lightning bolt, so I think Mutagenic Growth is probably better. But I like the Spell Pierces on the play. It can be a tempo swing. I think the Gusts are probably for the more unfair stuff. I don't really know that I want them versus Jund. This deck's already like pretty synergistic. I don't really want to break it up. Alright, we got a good one. Great one, actually. Don't think I want wild slashes. Alright, so this can't get pushed. It can get Liliana'd, and it can get bolted, assuming I don't have another free spell. Terminate also works. Yep. Alright, I think I'm just gonna Lava Dart and then light up the stage. Not bad. Gonna have to dodge a Liliana again. Liliana's gonna be rough.
Hello to you too. I'm gonna do this now. Unless you want to do it.
Sprite, not bad here. Pretty likely that the Soul Scar isn't going to stick around very long, so just any backup threat is welcome. That will save our thing from Lightning Bolt. I mean, if they had Lightning Bolt, they'd have spent it, so I'm not even sure this is good. Let's just dig for more threats. Alright, we do it. Cool. Like, we could have Mutagenic Growth and Lava Darted, just getting a lot of damage now. How much would it have even been? It would have been 2, 3, plus 4 more prowesses, that's 7. Plus the 4 on board, 11. Put you to 3. I mean, maybe that was right. They're just dead to a lot of burn and they have 2 threats to deal with. Yeah, I could be wrong. Probably am. It was pretty apparent they didn't have another removal spell. They didn't have the Liliana. At least they preferred going Inquisition. Draw Liliana? Kolaghan's Command. Alright, well we can Lava Dart in response to save it. We'll still have to discard the card. So now we just want cantripping spells, I think. Not exactly. Alright, them having Verdant makes our moon worse, clearly. Alright, Ooze is good. It's got a few things to eat. Stormwing, the Sprite can still just kind of fly over it, which is nice. Ooh, Lava Dart's a good one. That will actually put minus counters on the mage, and the way they've played, I still don't think they have more removal. They can only actually eat one thing. Let's just jam. Like, if they block, they'll be kind of forced to eat something. Alright, so let's Lava Dart you. So now they have to eat something if they want their Ooze to even live. And then we can just lava dart them again. Assuming this is just forest and to eat something. Stomping grounds. Strange. They could get forest with that. They're eating a Stormwing. Yeah, that'll resolve. I'll let the lava dart resolve. And I can lava dart you again, which is lethal unless you've got something. Sweet. Alright, we just pushed through. I mean, we beat them through double removal, double inquisition, and they did eventually find the threat in Ooze. It's one of their smaller ones. I think we got a little lucky.
This is pretty cool.
You did it already?
Yeah, and then I tried sanding it, but it wasn't dry yet, so our sanding thing has a patch of spackle on
Just try cleaning it.
it.
I think I want to bottom a Reveler here. It's gonna be really, really slow. Well, that might be a mistake. I'm not really seasoned with this deck. Could just be a gut shot. It's not a land, it's not a bolt. I don't think it's light up the stage. Yeah, let's bottom a Reveler. It's like if I bottom a spell, it makes Reveler worse anyway. Maybe it's a mirror. Alright, and I'll take the 1 and then I'll fetch Mountain. I don't want to get mutagenic here. If they've got 2, then it's like, ooh, okay.
So it's, there's a cancer label on it.
Just don't eat it, you'll be fine.
I know it's for your nose too, but I'm starting to smell it, and I'm like, alright, I'll play with it later. The walk wasn't that bad.
So now we get to gut shot them, play a Stormwing. Backup threat's probably fine, and so is probably this bolt. I think I want to draw the Soul Scarf first, so I'll go top, top. Then they're very clearly an aggro deck, but I think I'm willing to pay the 2 life to get my threat out. Alright, so maybe just burn. Please no Eidolon. Blaze, jeez. Alright, well I do have the backup threat. No, I need to do this. I imagine Crater's Claw is going to be pretty good here, right? Or Dragon's Claw. Spell Pierce and Aether Gust probably as well. I think the opponent's probably double queued, which is pretty annoying. Again, we know we have Lightning Bolt on top. Brutal. Alright, well now I need to find threat, so we'll bottom the Bolt. There we go. I mean, I guess I'm going to 5 to save this. Triple Searing Blaze is pretty ridiculous. That's gotta be the nuts versus us. Actual nuts. Alright, so Dragon's Claw can get in. Sorry, not Relic. Gust can get in. Spell Pierce can get in. That's probably it. Let's take out all of this Phyrexian mana stuff. Need to cut 2 more. Be like, I'll light up the stage. And a Wild Slash. I mean, Wild Slash does kill their stuff. This game's not going super long. Maybe the Revelers are a little too much. So let's bring back in the light up the stage and bring back in the Wild Slash. That seems fine. Yeah, Sand's fine. I think I'll just get Mountain first. Probably gonna use this Wild Slash on something like an Eidolon. I think as far as enabling the slide up the stage goes, I'll probably use the Lava Dart to do it. It looks like against them, Lava Dart's 2 purposes are probably just enabling Prowess and enabling Spectacle. I don't actually think it's gonna kill anything. I would love to like Lava Dart them and then light up the stage and then attack for 3 or something like that. Alright, well now I'll probably just end up Wild Slashing that. Stormwing. So if I find a third land, I can combo turn 3 to play a Stormwing. Alternatively, I could make sure to Lava Dart now to get Stormwing out, but I think I would just want to light up the stage. So it's 1 damage less if I Wild Slash in response to this trigger. I think I want to get the damage in by just doing this now. Then I could just Lava Dart now, but I think I'm going to light up the stage, try to hit the lands. Could also hold the Bolt up in case I have another hasty creature, but the odds I want to kill an Eidolon with it are kind of high anyway. Alright, light up stage Morphos. Those are fine hits. So we want to dodge Searing Blaze now. Eidolon would even be okay because we can just kill it. We've got it though. Alright, so now we can Manamorphose into an entity. No matter what we draw. Ideally it's a land, so we can Lava Dart and have a land in the mountain, so a land in the graveyard. So we can cast Lava Dart, have Lava Dart in the graveyard, then be able to save it to a prowess trigger. We'll have 2 looks at it between draw step and the Morphos. You could even be risky and Lava Dart into light up the stage. No, but then we can't cast the entity. So let's just lead here, make blue red. Hope to draw a land. Nope. Alright, so this light up the stage is just gonna go to waste. I think I just want lands and spells right now. I don't really need more creatures. Alright, so we hope to dodge Searing Blaze again. We didn't do any dodging of Searing Blaze last game. They do need land for it as well. The land part's not super unlikely. Alright, well our flyer doesn't super care about that. That we do care about though. So at least having 2 Swift Spears means that one is eventually going to be able to attack past it. So I guess this is what Kozilek's return is for. I'm very dead. I don't think I'm ever beating this Firewalker. I just need all the burn to go to the face. I'm gonna save some time and just scoop it up. There's no way I'm winning this. Been in the queue for a few minutes. Yeah, Sand's fine. No way to power out the Stormwing. But Soulscar is good. Is it Dredge or Red Green again? Shadow? Looks like Shadow. So they target me with that, so they know my next card. Gut shot, not bad. I think I'm just gonna attack. And then I can gut shot targeting them. I guess I should gut shot before damage to get in the extra damage. I do want to Stormwing this turn. Yeah. All the lands going to the bottom, all the spells probably staying up top. I think I want the Swift Spear first, but I do want this Lava Dart, so we'll go top, top, go. And then next turn we can go Soul Scar, Swift Spear, Bolt You. And the turn after that, hopefully we have 3 prowess creatures in play with just like a bunch of prowess stuff. Wasn't quite expecting that. I mean, I'll probably just ditch the lands here. So again, we have Swift Spear on top. We could just play creature, creature. Yeah, I think we just want to go creature, creature. If we end up not bolting them, that's fine. We do have Lava Dart on top. That's going to be a lot of damage. So assuming they have nothing, that Lava Dart is going to be worth 10 damage on its own between 6 prowess triggers and the 2 darts, so that's 8, my bad. So it's 13 if they've got nothing. Doubt they have nothing though. If we get to bolt them as well, that'll be good. I haven't seen Traverse and a Lightning Skelemental in the same deck before. It might just be a Traverse target. Could still be Jund Shadow. Although I guess 2 Stomping Grounds means probably not. That tends to be their least important shock. Being mainly black. Oh, are they gonna unearth? I'm not actually dead to an unearth. I'll block, go to 1, and then kill them. Right, because this will be us taking 10. Then the Lava Dart should just kill them. This is actually just enough as is. Cool. So I guess Jund's Traverse Skelemental, pretty cool. Given the presence of Unearth and Traverse, Relics are probably going to be on the stronger side. Could be a good Blood Moon matchup. Aether Gust seems like it could be good too. Not so much Spell Pierce. Gutshot actually going to do a lot, whereas Mutagenic Growth maybe not as much. I think their removal is probably going to be like Fatal Push based. Has us needing to cut 4. Like an opt. I like the Lava Darts versus them. This game is not going to go a super long time. Also, I boarded in Relic of Progenitus, so Bedlam Reveler are going to get worse. Need 1 more cut. I already cut 2 threats. I don't think I want to do another one of those. I think I want to maybe cut a Light Up the Stage. These games tend to be fast. Drawing a couple extra may not be necessary. This hand is missing the creature. But we've got the redraws to try to find it. I think it's a keep. We can kill a Skelemental before it hits us pretty easily as well. Alright, Copperline. So definitely not Shadow, just to traverse. Some traverse goodness. So the ideal draw, 1 mana creature probably. We can get Steam Vents immediately to cast Opt. So yeah, Swift Spear or Soul Scar would be ideal. Be happy with just about any threat though. Blood Moon, alright. Blood Moon could be good. So they fetched basic Mountain. Okay. Targeting themselves. So the playing Tarn kind of twofold good here, because it makes them not want to target us with Bobble. Goy. Well, they don't actually have instant in the yard yet, so bolting and lava darting not exactly an option. Interesting that they fetched Shocked for that when they could have just played Mountain. I mean, Bolt doesn't kill it anyway. So yeah, now I'm gonna want Soul Scar primarily. That'll permanently shrink a Goyf. Gust is an interesting one, but I think I'm just gonna bottom it. I need the threat. I mean, even lands are good. Alright, there's the Soul Scar. Alright, so let's just Soul Scar and then bolt this thing immediately. Don't want them to be able to untap and kill my Soul Scar in response. Goyf is the most problematic creature, I think. And if their play is a Lightning Skelemental, I can gut shot it. Cool. So I'll let them make a full attack if they want. So I mean, if I draw a land here, I'm just gonna slam a Blood Moon. We've got a few extra looks at it. Like, in the meantime, this is gonna grow pretty large. Alright, so let's add blue-red. Maybe we end up wanting to play a Stormwing. Alright, would really like to play Blood Moon here. Alright, there's the land. Could Metamorphose again, but I think I want to save it for a future turn. Especially because this also cuts me off of casting my own blue spells. Not bad. Alright, so I'll cast the Relic first to get in some prowess triggering. And do I add any types? They have sorcery, artifact, land, creature. I am adding instant, but I've got many of those. So I can't remove a type by targeting myself with Relic. I can, however, kill their Tarmogoyf by just like targeting them with a Lava Dart or something. Alright, that's fine. Well, if they weren't planning on blocking, I think they probably should have attacked. At least force me to pop Relic. Yeah, play all your fetches after I Blood Moon. Classic. Let's just pop the Relic. Draw me a card, kills the Goyf. Ooh, Swift Spear. So I can Swift Spear into Manamorphose into Lava Dart to light up the stage, and that's lethal unless they do something. I mean, draws like this feel on the powerful side. Don't think I even need the blue now. Alright, let's just Lava Dart. Get all this going. Light up the stage with Spectacle. Alright, they scoop. Alright, so a 3-2. The deck felt very, very powerful. I had a few hands that were awkward and that I like mulliganed a few really awkward ones that were like 2 creatures, no spells, 5 lands. And then there were other hands that I had to keep that didn't have a threat. As far as threat density goes, I think this is probably pretty okay. I mean, there are 18 creatures in this list, including the 2 Reveler hidden off to the side over here. Never really felt like I was lacking creatures. Though I think there were actually 2 hands that I capped that didn't have creatures in it. And one of them I drew 3 creatures pretty much back to back to back. And the other one I found it with like an opt pretty quickly. So I mean, the deck felt powerful. I know it is. We got the Mutagenic Growth Blowout just once. Again, I have not played this deck at all before this, so I'm not really in a position to suggest changes yet or even know where to go with it from here. But I guess I can talk about the sideboard. I brought in pretty much everything except for Kozilek's Return and the Abrades. I'm not entirely sure what the Abrade is for other than something like Eldrazi-tron. And then the Kozilek's Return, I'm assuming, is for any go-wide creature deck and things like Burn. They play a Core Firewalker. We did see the Core Firewalker, and I did not bring the Kozilek's Return that game, so now I know that. I guess I could have figured that out, but now I know for sure. So, I mean, yeah, not exactly sure what the Abrades are for. Everything else I brought in with a purpose. And they all performed pretty well. Never got to cast a Reveler. Casting Stormwing Entity on turn 2, pretty much every time I had the entity on turn 2 and wanted to cast it, I was able to do so. Be it Gut Shot to the face or Manamorphose into it. So that felt pretty strong. Soul Scar is still great, Swift Spear is still great. I mean, people say it's a Swift Spear versus Uro kind of format. I'm inclined to agree. Swift Spear is very, very strong and it can kind of get under Uro like nothing else can. Lava Darts felt fine. I took out a Lava Dart versus, I think, Burn, but don't really think you can really take Lava Dart out. It's just such a great enabler with all the ridiculous prowess creatures. And then the ops were also pretty good. Definitely the critical mass in the deck is all red stuff. So I was afraid that the opts and Sprite Dragons would feel kind of awkward, but we've got a lot of untapped blue sources, so that really wasn't an issue. We saw that Blood Moon ended up locking us out of casting our own blue cards in that very last game, but the Blood Moon, it kind of just didn't matter because all of our red spells were just getting over the top anyway, and even if we wanted to cast a blue thing, we were sandbagging a 3rd copy of Manamorphose, so we really could have cast a blue spell if we wanted to. So yeah, overall it felt very, very powerful. Definitely going to be playing another league or 2 with this in the near future, and then after that I'll probably be comfortable enough feel like what I want to feel like I'll have an idea of what I want to take out, put in, and really just fine tune. So yeah, this has been the first video that's gonna go on my YouTube of Is It Prowess. And if you like content like this and you want to see some more, you can like and subscribe to the YouTube channel that you are currently watching, or if you're watching this live and you want to watch any of my backlogged videos. Again, none of this particular deck so far, but I've got lots and lots of Jund videos already uploaded. So if that interests you at all, you can find all of that on my YouTube. You can find the link to my YouTube in the description of the Twitch channel you're currently watching, or again, if you're on YouTube and you want to catch my recording sessions live, you can do so on Twitch at Junderdome, and you'll find the link to that in the description of the video. So thanks again for stopping by, and until next time, have a good one.